The FCC has a big vote coming up tomorrow over how much wireless spectrum the nation's biggest mobile phone companies will be allowed to own and how much should be left over for smaller or future competitors. Morgan Brennan has more on the vote and why it matters to all of us.
When the Federal Communications Commission meets Thursday, it'll vote on proposals that will affect wireless carriers, and with them, consumers. The topic, spectrum.
The way to think about this from a bigger picture is spectrum is the lifeblood for a lot of these wireless carriers. It is the connection point from the consumer to the network.
There are different bands of spectrum, and the FCC has a screening process to determine how much and what kind wireless carriers can use. Up for debate is whether to expand those guidelines. But the Commission will take up another vote as well, whether to set aside some of the most sought-after spectrum, low band, that's expected to come to auction next year. Such a proposal would limit the amount that industry giants Verizon and AT&T could purchase, reserving it instead for smaller competitors like Sprint and T-Mobile that could otherwise be outbid.
If you can free up more pipes, the actual cost for the stuff that goes through the pipes could go down. So it is a net benefit to consumers that the FCC frees up this spectrum. The key question is, how do they free it up in a manner that is supportive of a competitive environment?
Low-band spectrum can travel farther distances through walls and other obstacles, and it's used primarily for data plans. As customers increasingly turn to smartphones and tablets for more of their media consumption, especially video streaming, low band becomes more important.
The more spectrum that operators have, the more innovative services and faster speeds that they can offer to consumers.
That's why the details of the FCC's proposal will be especially important. They'll help determine what carriers participate in the 2015 auction and whether the broadcasters that currently own the spectrum think their wireless real estate is worth selling. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Morgan Brennan in Los Angeles.